Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is Oha Kade, I'm a composer, and today we're going to be checking out About Time by D.O. This is a track from his very recent EP that he released early May, so this is pretty much brand new, and this is the last song on the EP. This was a request by my patron Scones, thank you Scones. If you'd also like some guaranteed requests, you can become a patron or purchase a reaction from my shop. The links are in the description. We are also going to be doing a lyrical analysis today. Okay, let's get right into it.
서툰 내게 먼저 손을 내밀던 다정하게 두 눈을 맞춰주고 날 읽어주던 그 따뜻한 기억 때론 어떤 이유도 묻지 않는 위로로 곁을 지켜주던 너 그때 미처 몰랐지 누군가 위해 온전히 날 전부 내어주는 일 왜 늘 소중한 것을 잃고 나서야 깨달아 나는 결국 잡았던 손을 놓고 나서야 알아봐 너를 어제의 너 오늘의 나 되돌려줘 이젠 더 마주볼 수 없는 너와 내 시간을 아낌없이
Alright, we have quite a lovely ballad here that clearly seems custom made to showcase his voice to the maximum. The passion in his voice is so stunning. There's a certain grit in his voice that I'm not used to hearing from him, that I'm hearing in this vocal performance, and I'm really, really loving that. I think that this song has a lot of drama, has a lovely atmosphere. I look forward to the lyrics because I can tell that he's really singing his heart out about something. I'm guessing it's a lover. I'm just guessing. I like the production on the vocals. I'm not getting a sense of it being overly auto-tuned or anything. I think it's very well-rounded production. His voice is dead center. It's the focus. You know, naturally there is going to be some tuning on the vocals, but it's not apparent. The word raw came to mind as I was listening. Just really, really good stuff. The chorus is standing out to me a lot. I think I need to hear the verses a little more for them to really hit me. One thought I have on the verses and sort of the intro of the song, there is a sort of synth in the background. It's a synth that has a sort of quality that is almost human-like. It sort of sounds like a human voice singing, and this sort of human synth sound is sort of a trendy thing, and I'm not a huge fan of such blatant use of trends like that, but it doesn't detract from the song too much. I do think they could have used a more imaginative or creative sound for those parts, but I'll live. I would also like the piano to be a little bit more complex. It's very much just bum, 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 bum chords on the beat. Again, that sound is a little bit trendy, and I think it's a shame to not use the piano to its fullest extent and throw in some nice flourishes or melodies here and there, because there's room for it in this song. But I do understand that typically in pop, you're not going to get overly elaborate, virtuosic piano performances, and that's totally fine. I totally understand what this song is going for. Really, the focus is all about his voice, and the intention is to not detract from that. And as far as that goes, I'm having a great time. So let's continue.
아낌없이 사랑을 표현하는 일 고단했던 하루를 따스하게 안아주는 일 당연한 게 아니었지 늘 바쁘다는 핑계로 널 외롭게 만들었던 그때의 날 용서해줘 좀 더 오래 널 꼭 안고 결코 미루지 않고 사랑한단
That little flute-like droning sound in the background is so pretty. You can sort of hear it just floating through the song, and it's sort of a constant drone. It's really pretty. Nice touch. That's the kind of stuff I was looking for, as opposed to the human synth, as I call it. So I'm glad to see that there is some creativity in the sound design. That's so pretty, I love that.
소중한 것을 잃고 나서야 깨달아 나는 결국 잡았던 손을 놓고 나서야 알아봐 너를 어제의 너 오늘의 나 이젠 더 마주볼 수 없는 너와의 시간을 돌려 어제의 너에게 갈 수 있다면 네 손을 잡고 그저 말 없이 꽉 안아줄 거야 고마워 곁에서 나란히 걸어준 그 모든 시간들 어제의 너 오늘의 나 되돌려줘 이젠 더 마주볼 수 없는 우리의 시간을
Interesting. You know what? I would love for this song to have been longer. I really think we could have drawn out that chorus one more time. I thought the bridge was beautiful. The way that the second chorus started swelling with those lower string pads in the background, that was very cool. At that point, the song really started to sweep me off my feet along with his vocal performance. And then the bridge was continuing that trajectory. Then the song not collapsed, but it decided to peter out into a final little couple lines there, delicate lines to finish off the song, seemingly to stay under the 4-minute mark. That is a shame to me, because I do think the song had potential to be built out with one final chorus there with even more orchestration and, you know, the inclusion of various instruments. Maybe we could have put in some drums or percussion in there too, some vocal harmonies. I'm totally envisioning it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Apart from wanting to keep the song under 4 minutes, I'm not sure why that didn't happen. Another thing I'll say is that I did say I wasn't crazy about the verses, and it is strange because I do feel like the verses have a little bit of a more generic feeling. They feel a bit more familiar and expected than the chorus, and the reason I like the chorus so much is because I am really getting quite a melancholy vibe from it. It's not just a sad song, but quite a dark song, and I'm curious to see now if the lyrics match that, and his vocals definitely match that. I'm getting the sense of a loss or maybe some kind of depression from his vocal performance. So if this song is sort of a positive love song about loving someone and that's all it's about, I will be surprised, not disappointed, especially since as I listen to the song and as I will listen to it in future, I don't really understand the language, but it would be cool for those who can understand the language to really experience it fully as a fully thought through piece of art for the atmosphere to match the lyrics very well. So interesting. Now, I wouldn't say this is my favorite song I've ever heard, but I'm a big fan of his voice, and he did give me a lot of rawness and emotion in that performance. I knew he always does, but still I felt myself pleasantly surprised. Again, the song as a whole, I felt it had potential and it was almost getting there, but just some things about this fell a bit short for me. So yeah, apart from the beautiful vocal performance and the very intriguing melancholy atmosphere, I would like to have seen this song developed a bit more in other aspects, such as the sound design and the untapped potential of a final chorus. That would have been really cool. Okay, let's check out the lyrics. I'm not good at it, but you reached out your hand first. We made eye contact and you read to me affectionately that warm memory. Sometimes you comforted without asking. You've been by my side when there was no reason. I didn't know back then, for someone's sake, but I would give up all of my everything for you. Why are things always so precious? I realized it only after I lost it. The hand I finally held, I recognize you only after letting go. Bring it back, you of yesterday, me of today. I can't face you anymore. Yeah, okay, great. So it is a breakup song. Thank goodness. Because that is exactly what the music was giving me, that sadness, that feeling of loss. So I'm very much glad that that sentiment is matched in the lyrics. As for the writing itself, it'll do. There's nothing here that's being written that I haven't read before. It's quite surface level stuff. Even as an artist, if you're writing, yet another breakup song, I do think it's important to think about how you can still be a little bit original in how you word the thoughts, even if they're the same thoughts that many people have written throughout the history of music. It's a challenge, but I guess what I'm getting from these lyrics is that they're very straightforward, not too poetic. That's also fine. I tend to prefer a little bit more poeticism, but again, I understand this approach. Verse 2, generously expressing love, a warm hug for the day. When it was exhausting, it wasn't a given. Under the excuse of always being busy, the one that made you feel lonely, forgive me for that time. I'll hold you tight for a little longer. Without delay, I should have said I love you. Yeah, just expressing remorse. He shouldn't have taken this person for granted. He should have appreciated them. Well, they were there, and now they're gone. The one line that I think is kind of interesting actually is, bring it back, you of yesterday, me of today. It seems to imply that he doesn't want the person that they have become back, but the person that they used to be. So that is an interesting thought. Could be an interesting part of the puzzle there. And the bridge goes, to turn back the clock, if I could go to yesterday's you, I'll hold your hand. I'm just going to give you a big hug without saying a word. Thank you all those times we'd walk side by side. Bring it back, you of yesterday, me of today, the time we can no longer face each other. Yeah, there's that repeated element of wanting the person of yesterday. Yesterday's you, it says. So I guess these lyrics are implying that this person has changed, and that could be part of why they can't be together anymore. I do like that because it adds that extra layer of sadness, because I guess it's the nail in the coffin, because the person who he fell in love with is gone. They've changed, and he really appreciated who they were while he was with them, but now they are someone else entirely. Yeah, that is unfortunate for Dio, but sometimes you gotta be happy for people. If they want to change, become someone else, even if it means they're not for you anymore. But of course, the sadness that you can't be with them anymore is very real. And that's what this song is getting at. And that sadness and melancholy, again, was perfectly expressed in his vocals. Okay, that about wraps up my analysis of D.O.'s About Time. Interesting title now that I think about it, About Time. Maybe referring to how time changes people. Very interesting. Good food for thought. Yeah, that's about it. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Let me know any other Dio songs I should check out, or songs of any other artist or group. Again, check out my Patreon and my shop. Links are in the description. I've also decided to put a link to the upload schedule in the description from now on, so you can see what's been requested and what's coming up. So feel free to have a look if you're curious. That's about it for me for today. Thanks so much and take care.